What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video. Today's stock market news. And as always, hopefully you're in the market and not trying to time the market because that is simply impossible to do. Oh, so let's see what happened today. So it says Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ hit records as rate cut relief. Nvidia's Intel bet lifts market. So let's see what happened today. Says U.S. stocks notch fresh records on Thursday as after the Federal Reserve returned to easing interest rates and signal further cuts are coming. The NASDAQ composite led the gains as Nvidia's $5 billion bet on Intel's boosted spirits. The NASDAQ jumped about 0.9%, while the S&P 500 added 0.5%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, which includes fewer tech stocks, moved up 0.3%. So all three major averages clinched record closes today. The small cap index Russell 2000 also climbed more than 2% to notch a new all-time high close. So the market was good today. Pretty much, I checked my account. I looked at my investments, and all of the losses from yesterday were gained back, plus some. So also says here, shares of Intel surged 23% as investors welcomed Nvidia's $5 billion investment in the struggling U.S. chip maker. So that means Nvidia must know something about Intel that a lot of us may not. Anyways, so more broadly, markets are shaking off initial hesitation that dragged on stocks after the Fed reduced rates by a quarter percentage point on Wednesday, while the Fed's dot plot signaled that two more cuts are likely in 2025. Fed Chair Jerome Powell commented that high inflation and a weak labor market leave no risk-free path, dented confidence. So weekly jobless claims figures out on Thursday showed further signs of labor market stress. On the upside, the number of Americans filing for unemployment dropped after surging the previous week, but hiring all but stalled as demand for and supply of workers slowed. So on the corporate front, FedEx will report its quarterly results after the bell. Analysts expect the delivery giant's profit to take a hit from President Trump's decision to end the de minimis tariff exemption for low-value direct-to-consumer packages from China and Hong Kong. So Trump is on a state visit to the UK where he dined with tech and finance executives at Windsor Castle. So investor focus now turns to a highly anticipated call between Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping slated for Friday. So Trump described a deal over TikTok as all but completed and added that he is looking to make progress on broader issues like tariffs. And that's pretty much it for the market. So let's see what happened with these stocks. So Nvidia gained $5.95 today, closing out at $176.26. Broadcom lost 82 cents today, closing out at $345.35. Palantir gained $8.64 today, closing out at $176.97. Tesla lost $9.01 today, closing out at $416.85, but it's $400 though. FTEC, Information Technology ETF, gained $3.84. That's a massive gain. Closing out at $218.51. SPLG gained that 36 cents today, closing out at $77.92. Okay. What else? Meta gained $4.53 today, closing out at $780.25. I'm just in awe by Meta and what it's doing. And that's pretty much it. That's it. And as always, hopefully you guys are investing. You're not straddling the fence. You're thinking about the future, not about just today. And if you're thinking about the future and you're in a lot of debt, you need to get out of it. Get out of the personal loan debt. Get out of the car loan debt. Get out of the credit card debt. Get out of the student loan debt. And the only way that you can get out of debt is by creating a plan. And that plan is called a budget. And within that budget, you start telling your money where to go, instead of trying to figure out where it all went before the end of the month. So yeah. So I'm not gonna go through everything that I normally go through because I'm tired. I'm actually going back to bed. I'm off today. So just get out of debt, people. Create your budget and get out of debt, so that you can start investing this money that you work so hard for. All right, you guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think, if you think anything at all. And have a great day. All right, peace.